Rom Hendler is CEO of InnoVel. Rom, tell me a little bit about Pitch Ice.
Pitch Ice basically bring about 20 startups, all in the gaming area. Many of them are in sports betting, bricks and mortars, different things that can just improve, innovate, or disrupt the industry.
And how important is Pitch Ice in terms of showcasing new products?
Basically, it's kind of the only way to see startups in a concentrated place and see all of them without trying to track them down. Most of those companies don't have the money to have a booth and present here. So this is a very easy access to the market for one hand the startup to present the product, and on the other hand for the industry to have one place they can sit and see a lot of them rather quickly in 15-minute slots.
So basically this provides a platform for innovators and for new businesses in the industry.
Correct. Again, the platform is very, but by nature, it's very gaming related. So you don't see here so many things that can go across many verticals like cybersecurity or payment fraud protection, etc., etc. So what you see here are things that are very, very specific for the industry, but this is the way for them to present the product.
So tell me a little bit, briefly if you could, about InnoVel.
So InnoVel, we're based actually in Tel Aviv, which is a hotbed of technology. It's really a lot of the origin of online gaming came out of Tel Aviv. And what we do, we are providing a platform for open innovation for corporates, and we give them access to those emerging technology. We are there to help to identify the startups and help the startup understand what are the needs of the business, create a use case, and if need, try to help them deploy it within that specific corporate environment.
So Rom, is there anything here at Pitch this year that's caught your eye?
Yes, actually I've seen in the last 2 hours, almost 2 hours, 7 different startups. Most of them are technology based. I've seen 2 that were interesting, that I found them interesting. The first one called Miracle, and basically what they're offering, they are actually one of those rare that coming from different industry into the gaming industry, and they're offering, they're simplifying the login into your website or into your online gaming platform, and they do it without a password. So they have a different technology that does it with 2-factor authentication and codes. The second one that I've seen was very interesting and not very intuitive. It was an automated physical bookstore. So as we know, everything is moving online, and the bookstore, especially in the UK, Ireland, are closing down. This was a solution that just automated completely, and there is no human being in the store. Everything is being controlled remotely, and there you actually gain very cheap real estate in key location and reducing the cost of the operation by 60%.
Tell me about your experience here. I understand this is your first time?
Yes, it is my first time. Actually, yesterday I'm going to be speaking upstairs at the conference after lunch. And
what are your impressions of this?
Actually, it's much bigger than I anticipated. I've been many times to G2E. I was based in Las Vegas and at the Venetian, so it was in our building. And it's very big. Yesterday I was in the conference, which was very, very small, so I didn't anticipate it for it to be so big, and basically everybody's here.
And what trends are you spotting here?
The trends that we've seen, I mean, there's lots of talk about sports betting. Obviously with the regulation of it and making it legal in the US, that's a big trend that we see. A lot of the stuff is really about the consumer and the consumer behavior in the future within the casino floor, so in the bricks and mortar. And the third thing I would say, which is a common problem also in any other e-commerce, is just cost of acquisition that we see in the online gaming, in the sports betting. Just the cost of acquisition is increasing, and it's becoming more and more challenging to get a customer that's actually going to be profitable.
All right, well, thank you very much for those insights. Thanks, Ron.